once you get the virus inside you, within the first day, it will have made every single possible change, and it will have made every possible combination of 2 changes, and most every possible combination of 3 changes that could exist.
So we're talking about millions and millions of permutations.
Right, inside every infected person. And so nobody really gets one virus, or rather you get one. You start off with one, but then all of a sudden you're facing all the variants inside you, kind of. And the variant that you get is just kind of like the starting place for this little cloud of viruses that's going to develop. And so you get all this trivial variation in the virus. It's changing in every possible way. Usually these are bad for the virus. You can pull these out and show that 99% of them are dead, something like that. They just are broken fundamentally. Mm-hmm. But you'll get a few that can have some kind of extra power, like they're different enough to where they may not work as well, but to where an antibody that you made against the original version is now no longer going to be able to get as good a grip on them. And so this sort of interaction between the immune system and this sort of cloud of just spamming random changes is how the virus actually moves along. And so we end up with changes all over the genome. And so that's why I said there's about 3 we understand and, 27-ish that are there.
Right.
And eventually we could figure them out, I suppose. But, it's easier to just control this thing. I guess there isn't anything really different that I would do to stop the Delta variant.
Tell me if I'm on the wrong track, but this is something I'm curious about. Wouldn't continued mutation result in a less deadly virus? I mean, it seems like quickly killing its host would select against a virus reproducing a lot. Am I on the right track there?
You're on the right track there, but the time scale is what is probably not right.
Okay.
So while we would be selecting the virus for one that can, not kill us, the virus is also going to be selecting us. And so you're going to get a change in the human population. And, it takes us about 20, 25 years to get to childbearing age. So humans change very slowly and the virus changes very quickly. And so the virus is always going to move faster. And so I think over the course, so to get to a situation like you're talking about, where the virus doesn't kill us and we don't get too sick, you have to change both the human population and the virus population.
I see. Okay.
And you're talking about something like 10,000 years would be a reasonable estimate for something like that. That's about how long we've been living with flu, we think.